a film, a movie that I never seen. Yeah, from different places to different locations, we changing the scene. So many stories to tell, it would not fit on the screen. What do you mean? There's hope in your story, there's hope in your passion. They don't get the picture, so we tell it like caption. Look at what happened up in your life when you take roll. God is present, you have now tuned in the official podcast, so tell it, ayy.
Yo, what's going on? Hey,
what's happening?
That's my cousin Kevin J, K Train, aka K Train 2. He got all these AKAs, man. But y'all check him out, man. He's on YouTube. He is a gamer rapper, so he do songs for all the gamers that's on YouTube. So whether you like Among Us, whether you like, what's that one? Fortnite, whatever that is, he rapping for all of them. So check him out. He's also the one that does our promo. He does the flyers. He does everything that has to do with us being visual. So shout out to him. Look, y'all, we are back, y'all, and look who I have. I got this man, Donny, D-Maub, Harper. All right. He is a vet in the game, and most of you guys may know him as D-Maub, the rapper.
Yeah.
Some of you guys may have been introduced to him with Good, right? The Good Company apparel, right? That's what he's pushing hard right now. Most of you have seen him as a pastor. You might have seen him preaching on a Sunday. This guy wears a lot of hats. So y'all give it up, heart it up for my dude D-Maub, man. How you doing?
Appreciate it, man. I'm excellent, man. I can't complain at all, bro. I figured out a couple things, man, about complaining. It don't help, and then don't nobody want to hear it. So I'm great, G. I'm great.
Man. And this is big because I followed this man's career for a long time. Time. And consistent as can be. I don't know if you remember this, but you came down to Oakland. I think I want to say like 2011-ish.
Was I shooting a music video?
You were, and you came to SAC. And I had met you up in SAC as my at the time he went by Black Knight, now he goes by Brandon P. And he was doing his album release, and he had you come down and do something. And I met you there.
Absolutely. I remember I was with Q Heem to Redeem and Rain.
Yep. Man.
Okay.
You was in the Trey area.
Bro, and let me tell you something. My memory is bad. So for me to remember that, it was special. You feel me?
Yeah, it was special, man. And
I gotta do one of these for my you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
You gotta do it. There you go. There you go. You gotta do that.
Absolutely.
Man, they definitely paved the way for Bay Area Christian rap for sure, man. I was actually coming up on them and watching them do their thing. That actually kind of inspired me and wanted me to rap. And so I've been doing it for, as you see the grades, man, since I was 21, man.
Right on.
But yeah, man, just being around all that and stuff. So that's definitely dope. And to see you now reconnecting, coming back full circle, man. I'm definitely grateful. And like I said before, I don't take any of my guests for granted because everyone's busy. Everybody got things they need to do. And so I don't take it for granted for when guests come on. So definitely appreciate you.
All good, man. Thanks for having me, man. I appreciate these opportunities to be able to, you know, to reflect and to talk about the current things that I'm doing right now. You know what I'm saying? That's super important to me. So any opportunity I get, man, to be able to share what's going on is dope, especially with people who follow me and who appreciated what I've done over the years. So
yeah. Definitely. Instead for that hit, stand out.
Oh man, definitely. Everybody who be repping like it ain't no thing. Live and die for what you believe in, you ain't gonna change.
There you go,
Keep it pushing however the situation pan out. Walking your authority, cutting and stand out. That's still, bro, that's still a banger to this day, man. The message in that song is so dope. just encouraging us to be who God created us to be. You know what I'm saying? To stand out and to not be ashamed of that. You know what I'm saying? Definitely. Not to be ashamed. You know, Lecrae and them, they got the movement of 116, not being ashamed of the gospel. But some people are not ashamed of the gospel, but they're still ashamed of who they are. You know what I'm saying? Like, and so he was hitting them with, don't be afraid of, you know, to share your faith. And then I was hitting them, you know, that was the right hand, the left hand was coming with, and don't be afraid to be you.
Yeah, definitely. You know what I mean? Definitely. So we're gonna slow up real quick. We won't, before you start getting up all this good wisdom, all this good content, because he ready to we haven't even got started yet. I want y'all to heart it up. I want y'all to share. All right. Don't hold this to yourself. Don't just coop up by yourself with your own phone. If you're in your house, there should be a little symbol on the right-hand side of the page that lets you project it onto your TV. Let the whole family see. All right. But hit that share button, hit them hearts. Let's get this night going tonight. So we can get as many shares and can hit as many ears as we can. Now, before we get started with your testimony and your rapping career and the good company apparel, I like to start off with some some rapid fire questions. Now, I never shared this with anybody. Okay, nobody knows what I'm going to ask. I promise it's not going to be embarrassing. All right,
no, I'm good.
I'm not going to put you in the spotlight like that. All right, I'm not going to have you get up and walk away like Coach Dion did. All right, you don't have to, Coach Prime. You don't have to do that. All right, you don't have to leave the camera sitting there. Right. All right. So y'all, this is where we have some rapid fire questions. This is to just kind of highlight our guests so people can know who they are, just kind of get a little taste of who's going to be on the show tonight, right? So we always get into our stories, but let's just have a little fun. All right.
Let's do it.
So here we go. Always for the people with this first question. You ready? Sugar on grits. Yes or no?
I used to, but now I do salt and pepper.
Why you stop?
I used to do heavy. And I still do. It just depends on how I feel. But I really like both, to be honest.
I understand. I still try to stick my sugar on my grits. My wife not let me.
Hey, sugar's banging on grits. No cap.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Here we go. Now I know you rap, but which one would you rather listen to at the moment? Would you rather listen to rap, or would you rather listen to some R&B, some soft and smooth?
Nah, rap.
All the time. Okay. So over R&B, he got to put
but bangers. Are you gonna ask me who my favorite artist is? If you ain't gonna ask that, I'll tell you who it is, and that's why I like to listen to rap right now.
All right, who's your favorite artist then? That's
Aha Gazelle, man, all day.
Okay.
All day, bro. Because he gives you that feel. He gives you that art with his singing. He can go there. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But then he can bar for bar. He can lay it down. You feel me? So he kind of give me the best of both worlds. You know what I mean?
Okay, so you can listen to him all day because he give you that feel. But if you so your favorite. So this
Wande. So he my favorite male. Wande my favorite female right now.
All right. Okay. So Aha and Wande. All right.
Yeah. I wish they would do a mixtape. Us three.
Hey, tag him in here. Tag him.
Right.
Go ahead and tag Aha.
Tell Wande and Aha. You know, Wande might be she might be too far away, you know, to get on the song with little old me. I don't know. Aha might. That's been a goal of mine. Like I really don't rap no more, but them two will make me put it down.
Okay. All right. I'm gonna let you drink first. So I was about to ask you this next question.
Thank you.
All right. Luther Vandross.
Okay.
Or Johnny Gill. Which one are you listening to?
Oh, Luther. Probably Luther.
Okay. Oh, that was
Luther.
That was easy.
Yeah.
All right, Ty Tribbett or Kurt Franklin? Where are we going?
Shoot.
Yeah, see?
Honestly, probably Ty, bro.
Okay.
Ty got them bangers, bro. That work it out. I don't know, but Kirk ain't no punk either. That's tough, bro. That's tough. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't even answer that, but for the sake of me having the answer, I'll probably go with Ty, man.
Okay, going with Ty. All right, favorite holiday?
I think favorite holiday, maybe Labor Day, man, because that's the time when. No, I say Thanksgiving.
Okay, because usually people go Thanksgiving, but you said Labor Day. I was interested to hear.
Because both, we get together and hang out and kick it and barbecue and all that and eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But Thanksgiving, I think, is more because it focuses on being thankful.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh,
All right, here we go. All right, favorite dessert. Where are you going?
Cheesecake.
Cheesecake. Okay.
Favorite dessert it's probably cheesecake or brownies. Brownies is a dessert. Yeah. Brownies. We going with brownies.
Yeah, we going with brownies there. Okay, I
feel
that.
The chewy kind. Yeah, the chewy kind with the crust with the bro, not the cakey kind. The chewy gotta be chewy.
In the middle, in the
oh my god.
Yeah, especially like that corner piece.
Bro, that's it.
Yes.
I think it's like a pan or something that makes all corner pieces, bro.
Really?
I think so. I think I've seen something like that where it makes every piece has like the crust around it. I need to find that mug.
Oh man, that's some good stuff right there. All right. My last question. If you have to watch any sport, what are you watching? Are you watching basketball, football, hockey? I don't know what you watch.
Basketball all day.
Basketball.
Before anything else. It's because I played basketball. I got family members who played basketball college, and basketball just kind of runs in my DNA for real, more than anything else.
Nice. Somebody mad at you from switching up from cheesecake, though. I'm just let you know that.
Hey, cheesecake like a second cheesecake. Listen, it's close, but you give me some brownies, I can't resist.
Max out all day.
I gotta eat it.
That's rapid fire question, and like this man said, you gotta have the brownie, kind of gooey in the middle, hard edges. Okay,
bro.
Now, when you bring a cake, bro, it's more so like cake. That's not a brownie.
Correct.
Yeah.
It's like
you
chocolate cake.
Hard edges. Now, I make a mean banana pudding, and I know Alicia, my wife, Lynette is on right now. They can tell you I have to get that from my mom, so no credit to me. I found that from my mom, so that I'm gonna have to go banana pudding on that one.
Okay, and see, I can't really eat bananas. I'm kind of allergic to bananas.
Okay.
So I like banana flavoring all day.
Okay.
But the flavor of it I like, but I think the acidity of the banana does something to me.
Got you. But
I like the flavor of it.
All right, so since you like basketball, who's taking it this year? Everyone's trying to stack up. Got the Lakers, the Nets.
Man, Lakers is tough, bro. And let me say this. Let me just say this. I don't follow enough to like know what players are percentage, what they like. I don't follow like that, but I like to watch it as a pastime. If I am going to watch a sport, it'll be basketball. But from what I've seen as far as the Lakers, man, if they get their chemistry down, bro, it's going to be really tough to beat them, especially at 7. That's going to be, I don't know if you're beating them at 7, bro. I don't know.
Okay.
It's tough.
All right. Okay. Well, I'm always going Warriors in 4, so that's what I'm saying.
Okay.
That's what I'm at. That's
what they got. Who they got? They got, of course, Bron, Westbrook.
All right. Got Westbrook. Got AD. Put AD in there. All these pieces. So if AD can stay healthy, and Westbrook can get a jump shot, I said they got a chance.
They definitely do. Yeah.
There you go. Well, listen, that was rapid fire, y'all, and we just getting started. But like I said, before we keep going, I need y'all to share.
Yes.
I need you to start it up. I need y'all to let people know what's going on. All right.
Yeah. Share if you care.
Yeah, there you go. Like I said, you might have seen him through his rap career. You might have just started following with the Good Company apparel. So he's everywhere. You might have seen him on a Sunday morning. So I need y'all to share. He got some gems to start with y'all. And also, I have a big entrepreneur following. I mean, everyone is, because everyone's trying to do their own thing. I think 2020 really helped that along for sure.
Definitely.
But I have a lot of entrepreneurs on, so I think you have a lot to give. And I don't want people to miss it, but also people can come back and watch too.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
So Mr. Donny, Mr. D-Maub, Harper, the CEO of Good, the rapper. Where do we begin? Did you always like? Where did this rapping start? Like, has that always been a thing with you, or okay?
Definitely. Yeah. So, man, my dad played drums for a little bit with James Brown.
Oh wow.
I used to go downstairs when I was young, and he used to be rehearsing with his band. And you know, my grandfather had this old record player, and he used to always play music downstairs in the basement.
Mm-hmm.
He used to just go down there, man, and stand right in front of it, play music, man, and just chill out. You know what I'm saying? Have him a cold one, and just really relax, man, and listen to music. So I've been around music literally my whole life, And my mom, you know, she was a poet, so I believe I got my musical ability from my dad, and then my, you know, but my dad, he sung, he made songs too, so it was inevitable, man, that I was, you know, that I was probably going to have some type of attraction to music. You know what I mean? So as far as where it started, that's where it started at a very young age with mom and dad, man.
So I mean that seemed like that was happening when somebody's around music. That tends to like kind of get into them. So when did you really start taking off? Not taking off, but really wanted to try to give rap a try, like try to see if you can do it.
Yeah, I was like 10 years old, man. 9, 10 years old. I remember being 10 writing like whole songs, like
wow,
a verse, a hook, another verse. You know what I'm saying?
Like
I was writing like at least 2 verses. When I got to 12, I was not only producing, but I was writing full songs, like literally writing 3 verses, 3 16s.
Wow.
You know what I mean? So that's where, so yeah, I was like 10 years old, man, when I started and figuring out what a verse was and what a hook was, and the difference between the two, and how to make one sound, you know, like a hook and not a verse. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, like 12, like 10 years old, man.
10.
I was writing, and I used to go to my mom all the time. Like my mom was my biggest cheerleader, and of course, at 10 years old, you can't go to her cussing and all that. So I mean, well, I couldn't. Let me speak for me. I couldn't go to her cussing at 10 years old, 12 years old. And man, I never forget one time, she told me, she was like, babe, you are really, really good. And she was like, you don't even have to cuss like all of the other artists do. And I tell you, man, it stuck with me my whole career, bro. Like, and this, you know, I never went to church until I was like 18, 17 years old. All right. Never went to church till I was like 17. That was when my mom was kind of passing away. So she started going to church, and then I started going to church because she went. But before that, man, I was a typical teen, bro. Like smoked weed every day, drunk a little bit here. Drinking wasn't really my thing. Like weed was my thing. That's my vice. Like if I had something that I wish I could do, it would probably be smoking weed. You know what I'm saying? All day. But that was my thing. So, you know, that and music, man, was what I did when I was coming up. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
All right. So tell us, what does D-Maub mean? What does that mean? Is that an acronym for something? What is that?
Yeah, it definitely is, man. So a couple, like my big brother, man, his name is Bink, and he's from California. He was a Crip from Cali, right? Came back down to Cincinnati, and he used to call me D-Maub, and you know, because I used to rap, right? So he used to be like, "What's up, D-Maub?" Like, I guess that was just the West Coast thing, like mobbing. You feel me?
Yeah.
And he attached the D to the name, and then my dudes would call me that because I was like one of the first young homies with a car in my neighborhood. I was like 15 years old and I had a car, and I'd be like, "Come on, we gonna mob to the store." They'd be like, "Let's mob to the store, mob." So my dudes called me Mob, and so the name stuck. I remember the rap name I had before D-Maub. I had 2 rap names before D-Maub.
I'm interested to hear this.
Man, I don't even think I ever shared this before, bro. I'm just now thinking about it.
Let's do
so
it.
The very first rap name I had was Wiz Kid.
Wiz Kid.
I felt like I was a wizard on the mic. You know what I mean? And then I seen a billboard for Kent State.
Okay.
I thought Wiz Kid was kind of corny. I was kind of got like a year later, a year or two later. I was like, Wiz Kid sound whack.
Yeah.
And so I'm driving or whatever. I see a billboard that say Kent State, and I'm like, MC Kent sound like that sound. I like that, right? MC Kent stood for cool Now it starts with a K, but I still made it stand for cool, educated, naughty terrorist. Right? So it's still for cool, educated, naughty terrorist. And then I changed it to cool, educated, naughty teenager.
Okay. Man.
And then after that, D-Maub came. And D-Maub stood for dedicated, making all underestimators believers. Because I started using D-Maub when I was getting closer. Like I took D-Maub into my sanctified. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry about this video. We're gonna get it. Into my sanctified years. You know what I mean? And so I was like, man, I like D-Maub, but it has to stand for something. I want it to stand for something. And that's when I was like, man, I'm dedicated making all underestimators believers, meaning as a believer, my mission is to get you to believe that Jesus is real. So I was dedicated to it. And my goal was to make you believe that God is real, dedicated making all underestimators believers. So yeah.
Okay. So I thought you was gonna go the route like, you know, when you become saved, you get that, you know, that corny Christian name, like, you know, Dr. Scriptures or
Demon Slayer.
Brother Cross. You know, stuff like that.
Right.
Brother Saved, you know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that, man. It's like,
absolutely. No, I try to keep it. I try to keep it gangster. You know what I'm saying? I
like
tried.
in church and you know, holy water. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, MC Holy Water.
Holy water. All right, that's dope, man. That's dope, and I'm glad you broke it here. So now people know the Wiz Kid, MC Kent,
and D-Maub.
D-Maub. Okay, there you go. So there you go. That's you know, my wife used to laugh at me because so my stage name now and it's stuck is Zeal, right?
Okay. What is it? Hold on. What is it?
Zeal.
Zeal. Oh, okay.
Yeah. But before I told her what it was, and I was so deep because I was listening to a lot of the East Coast rappers, right? And I was saved, and I just started rapping. I'm like, man, okay, what kind of rap name can I have? And I'm looking through scripts, like, oh man, it says yoke fellow. Like, yeah, you're a part of a yoke fellow with Christ. Like, cool, I'm going with yoke fellow. and I went, and I was going with that, and I told my wife my name, you know, before this. And she just started laughing. I was like, and I was trying to be deep, man. I was like, yeah, this the one, man. But yes, it changed thankfully to Zeal. Yeah, there you go. It was yoke fellow. Yeah. So everyone has their progression of names, man. They gotta wait it out. Because my name is Herbert, so I know I couldn't use Herbert. Well, I guess you can now because you got Herbo, you know what I'm saying? So I guess I could have. I guess I just wasn't that creative to use Herbert as a rap name. So that's where I was. So tell us, all right, so how did you get, or where kind of the Christian rap come into play, and where did that take you? What are some of the opportunities that you had a chance to be a part of?
Oh man, so I started doing Christian hip hop in like 99. Okay. And man, I never forget the first time me and my guy who I started FIC with, Forever in Christ Music. FIC stood for Forever in Christ Music. Started a label. I was a producer then. I wasn't even really rapping. Now I came from the rap world, but when I got saved, I didn't know you could do rap about God.
Mm-hmm.
So my dude, it's like my brother, man. He started rapping about God, and then I seen him rapping. I was like, oh, really? But he didn't have any production. Now, mind you, I had this keyboard that I've been using to produce, and I got really good at producing through those years before I got saved, right? So I was like, bro, I still make beat. Like, I'll make your tracks for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to rap, I'll make your tracks. So the one thing I kind of helped him with is just learning structure. Like, he wanted to rap, but he didn't know structure, like writing a 16-bar verse, 8-bar hook, back to 16, you know, maybe a bridge, depending on the song, blah, blah, blah. And so I would produce the beats in those formats, and then he took it from there. Like, he was, you know, he did his thing, man. Shout out to Lazarus, you know what I'm saying, FIC Music. But it started there, and I never forget, man. We had a show. We had a song called "Laugh at the Devil."
Okay.
And I know you know Grape Tree, right? LG Wise.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so somehow, some way, this guy got cool with LG Wise. We still all cool to this day too. Crazy. LG Wise was doing a concert, I think, in Columbus. It was in Ohio.
Okay.
But he invited my dude Rob, which was Lazarus at the time. He invited him up to do to open up for him. I'm like, what? So he like, bruh, you gotta come with me. I'm gonna do a few songs, then we gonna do Laugh at the Devil together. And that was like my first show as a Christian hip hop artist.
Wow.
And man, I seen the people's reaction. I was like, oh, what? This is so dope that I can glorify God and get the love and support that I'm seeing. You know what I mean? And man, it was over from there. Like, I went to work, like writing songs and stuff like that about God, man. And it became easier and easier to me, man. And my biggest influence, I think, was Gospel Gangsters, because they helped me to realize that I didn't have to, that my lyrical content didn't have to be Christianese. And it could be like, you know what I'm saying? I come through in it like, you know, like, you know what I'm saying? But it was still, the substance was still about Jesus, bro.
Right.
Like, it was intriguing to me how they did that at the time. I'm like, how they sound this dope? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's glorifying God. Like, you really got to listen to what they're saying, because the beats it wasn't no corny Christian type. I mean, the stigma, you know what I'm saying, of a Christian song or Christian beat, or the typical, it wasn't that. It was like, it was made for me. I can say that. And so I got my influence for real from them, man, and I went from there, man.
Wow. So what do you think is that like one of your biggest moments, or is there something else that you was like, man, like, I can't believe I'm here doing this?
I think one of my biggest moments, man, was, I had a couple. Holy Hip Hop Awards in Atlanta.
Okay, I remember that one. Yep.
Yo, if you rap there, you felt like, all right, y'all, we here. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
And Flavor Fest down in Florida with Pastor Tommy, man.
Yep.
I'm just talking to him right now about getting down there to do a fashion show for good company.
Are these Flavor Fest still going?
Bro, yes, it's on. KB gonna be there.
Nice.
He gonna rap, do a fashion show. It's probably gonna be dope, bro. I'm praying I can make it down there.
Oh man, that's dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
good.
those was my two big moments, like, you know, a Holy Hip Hop Awards and Flavor Fest, and getting on the Holy Hip Hop Awards compilation. Remember they used to do those? Yeah, I had Don't Talk Me to Death on that mug. It went crazy too.
Yeah,
Yep.
I remember that too, man. Wow, that's big, man. So
Yeah,
with doing all that, was there any times where you felt like, you know what, this may not be for me, or was there like a particular struggle coming up? Like, what was one of these struggles that to keep going and doing this?
I think when I quit my job to do it full time and it wasn't paying like I wanted it to, but I never thought to quit rapping though. It was like, all right, let me bounce back, get a job until I can market myself into the position to get paid enough, which never worked out because I went back, got a job, and then life, just life happened, man. And I never really was able to get to that point that I wanted to get to. I did really well, but it wasn't my idea of an occupation that would provide for me and my family financially. You know what I mean? But that's the only time I think I struggled with just being upset about the explosion per se of me doing Christian hip hop. You know what I mean? In a way that I would see it, the way that I dreamed about it or seen it. But God obviously had different plans, man, because Good Company is this right here is what I truly enjoy.
Wow.
Even more than rapping.
Now
I never thought I'd say that, but yeah, way more.
Now I see that.
And I really enjoy rapping.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So did you always think about, clothing brands and all?
No.
This? Like, how did this even come about? Like, because all of a sudden I see you rapping. Okay, D-Maub, he's still there, but he ain't rapping. And all of a sudden I start to see Good trickle in. Then I start to see and shout out to my dude DJ 3 Dub, but he's talking about Good. I'm like, what is this Good, and why is the parentheses over the O? Like, what's going on with Good? So what is, like, break this down for us. Help us out. What is the Good company apparel? What is that?
Okay, so let me backtrack a little bit to answer how did it come about, man. I think as an artist, you have this song that you feel like a lot of people are really engaged with, that they like, and so it starts there, man. You put your song on a t-shirt at your events. You're doing that song, people rocking with you. Keep my name out your mouth, and then you got a shirt that says "Keep my name out your mouth," and so you're selling that shirt. So you're kind of in apparel right there. You know what I'm saying? Every rapper has probably sold apparel. You know what I mean? And I think that's what the bug bit me there. But I was always fashionable. I always liked clothing. I always liked dressing dope. I always liked shoes, like always, because I worked at Foot Locker when I was like 17.
Oh man, that's a teenager's dream, man.
Teenager's dream, and I was assistant manager at that age.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was holding it down, man. I love working with people. So I've always been in the fashion. I've always been in the customer service too because of that. Okay. So I think that's where the clothing started. Now, fast forward, I got called to pastor in 2014. I pastored to 2019 till COVID, basically.
Right.
So I pastored 5 years before COVID shut our ministry down because we didn't have a building of our own. I pastored inside of a school. So when COVID came, the school shut down. I wasn't having people in my house.
Right.
So that was kind of washed us up. You know what I mean? We couldn't really. I could go online, but I didn't. So when I got called to pastor, I couldn't. That's what stopped my music career for real. Because as a pastor, I couldn't travel and rap, and I didn't have the energy to sit and write all day when I had to sit and study for every Sunday. You know what I mean? It was just too much for me because I wasn't the type of artist that could just write a rap in 20 minutes, a song in 20 minutes, 30 minutes. I couldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? I take my hat off to artists who can come up with a hit song in 30 minutes, but I couldn't do that because of my delivery. Like, I do so much in my delivery. I'm so strategic, and I maximize my creativity in my delivery. That takes time and energy. That takes me sitting down,
yes,
and thinking of what do I want to do on the next 4 bars? That's not the same as the last 4. It takes that's the whole. I gotta do a whole song like that.
Yeah. Now, if y'all never heard how he raps, then you wouldn't know what he's talking about. But this guy is super expressive and creative in his rap. And if you did that in 20 minutes flat and think of all that stuff, listen, you'll get the GOAT status right now. Because I'm like,
man, listen, yeah, bro. So you know, all that, you know, I couldn't rap no more. And then as a pastor of a small congregation, I wasn't dependent on them to pay my bills. Mm-hmm. So I had to have a job. So I worked, but then where I worked, I didn't see myself doing that forever. I was a first grade like para at the school that we had service at. Okay. I taught first grade math. I was a paraprofessional with first grade math.
First grade math.
So I was like, this is whack. This definitely ain't what I'm about to do for the rest, you know? And so I thought I had this idea, man, to have to start a clothing line. I was already into fashion. I've already sold t-shirts because of, you know, being in the music career. And that's where it started. And so when we started our brand, it was 3 things we wanted to accomplish for our clothing line. The first thing is I wanted a brand that everybody could relate to. Okay. You know, I was sick of stuff just dividing us as people. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I wanted something that everybody, you know, young, old, white, black, rich, poor, you know, whatever. I wanted us to relate to. I wanted everybody to relate to it. I didn't want to leave anybody out. The second thing that was more important than that is not only, of course, it pushed a positive message, but it helped solve a problem in our community. Yeah. And watching Shark Tank helped me to actually come up with the reasons why my clothing line would be successful. Mm. Shark Tank, when I watch Shark Tank, man, it asks questions like, what's different about your brand? Everybody got one, exactly. Right? Everybody has a t-shirt line. Everybody's starting some clothing brands, right? Exactly. But what about yours will be different? And I was either listening to a podcast or something like that, and I heard somebody say that great entrepreneurs find a problem and create a solution. Mm. So I was like, how's my brand gonna be a solution to a problem? So it had to solve a problem. And the third thing is that I didn't want a brand that made you wear me again as an artist or Donny Harper. I didn't want my name on the apparel. I wanted a brand that allowed you to wear yourself. We wear so many people. When it comes to fashion, we always have to wear somebody's name on us, or we always have to wear somebody's movement or idea. And let me say this, there's nothing wrong with that, because I got a closet full of Jordans, LeBrons. I wear other people's name on me too. I wear other people's movements. Shout out to Saya, you know what I'm saying? Collection. And I wear people's ideas and movements on my feet, right? But I didn't want that for my clothing. And so that's where the name Good Company Apparel came into play, because good company is something that everybody can relate to. You want good company around you, no matter who you are. It's something that solves a problem, because the message about keeping good company around you and watching the people you hang around is not reiterated in our communities. Exactly. It's not talked about. Yeah. There's no billboard that says, remember, watching you hang around, they can determine your success or failures. There's no TV shows that specifically hit on that message. Episode after episode is the pros and cons of keeping good company or bad company, right? Mm-hmm. And so now when you wear it, you're reiterating that message. So you're helping to solve a problem. You're bringing up the conversation. When somebody asks you what the brand is, what you wearing, you got to say good company. That immediately sparks the conversation about keeping good company and not just how dope something looks. Right. Oh. And then, you know, it's who you already were. You, Herbert, your wife, y'all got kids, right?
Yep, 3 of them.
Okay. You're going to talk to them about watching the people they surround themselves with, especially school starting. Now, watch who you hang around, keep good company. Now, what if we had something to carry that message into the school?
Good.
Right? So now you're hitting that message, but it's also who you already are and who you already want around you and your family. So if you're good company already and you wear good company, You're wearing you, not my idea or my movement.
Exactly.
I didn't create that. You've been wanting that. So yeah.
Wow, that's dope.
In the O in parentheses, any letter in parentheses means that letter is applicable or non-applicable. So when you take it out, we're saying also keep God company.
There you go.
You know what I mean? And so that's the two most important things I believe we can do, man, is keep good company around us and keep God company.
Bam, there you go. And listen, for all you guys that's listening out there, we're gonna have a giveaway. So I need y'all to stick around and find out what you need to do to win you some good company apparel.
Absolutely.
Right? So and watch out, because once you get the website, Alicia right here, she's probably gonna buy some stuff. I mean, every time somebody got something, man, she's supporting. So
tell her to hold off for tomorrow too, because we got a new polka dot outfit for women. We got a lot of dope stuff up there now, but tomorrow we have something super new and fresh. I don't want her to be like, oh, what, I done bought this and I won't get it all in. Get it all, my sister.
So there you go. So hold up, sis. For the polka dot apparel is gonna come. So what's some tips or advice? Because you had an idea. Look, there she go right now already.
Look.
Yeah. I'm about to buy some too, because I saw I need to. You got that black and gold that I saw that you released
tomorrow,
and I got them shoes too.
It'll be on the website tomorrow.
So I need to put in the gold laces.
Yeah, I put the gold laces in mine.
Okay, I got them still in the baggie, so I'm about to go ahead and put the gold laces in and buy my black and gold good shirt. All right, so what would you say to somebody, right? And so kind of tell a little bit of your process. Look at that. Look, she looks at that. I already checked it out, and I know I'm supporting. She already there.
My girl. No, I really appreciate me and my family really appreciate the love and support, man. It means a lot. And thank you to everybody who has already supported, and people who will see this and hit the website, man, and support. We're super thankful, because we understand that wearing clothing is a necessity, but wearing good company is not. It's definitely an option, and we appreciate you keeping good company, man. So thank you.
I'll see the website, but I'll put the website back up later.
Okay.
And do that. So listen, what is something that you can give someone that is thinking about, you know what, I have an idea, I have something that I feel like can impact someone, and heck, help me out too, because I'm not just asking for everybody else. I need help too, because Taylor has only been up a year, and I know there's different angles and different ways I can take this, but I'm not quite sure. But there may be somebody else that has a brand right now that they have developed and they want to take it somewhere. What are some of the steps that are key to really taking your brand and having people buy into it?
I think quality product is one, man.
Mm-hmm.
Look, if you ain't got no quality product, I think you won't have longevity. You want to give somebody something that people can talk about, you know? So making sure you put your best foot forward and not half-stepping and not doing stuff to say, I'm just going to put this out just to see what people say. Nah, Nike ain't just putting out stuff to see what people going to say. Gucci ain't doing that. Polo ain't doing that. So why are you doing that? Why would you even think that's okay when those are your competitors?
So
you know what I'm saying?
The waters, just come right out with it.
No, come out with a quality product. Don't just do stuff just to do stuff. Really do it. If you're going to do it, you want to have a track record of really doing it.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So that's one important thing, man. And have great customer service. Good marketing brings people to you, but great customer service brings them back.
Y'all hear that? So you did good marketing. You got them to you, but don't be mean and nasty and act like you don't need their business, and they ain't gonna come back. And guess what? Word travels
fast. Bad travels faster than good.
You gonna be a meme on Facebook or Instagram quick about
how many times have you tried a product one time for the first time and it was bad and you went back and tried it again? You don't. If it's new and you never tried it, you got one time. But if they got a history of quality and then you get something that's jacked up, they'll go back because your history gives them grace.
Mm-hmm.
But if you come out the box and it's trash, that's where it's gonna stay.
Wow.
It's hard to get a second chance when it's something new to a customer
mm-hmm.
and it's not as good as they thought. It's harder to get them to buy again. Way harder. Almost impossible.
Yep.
So yeah.
My professor used to tell me when I was at Bible college, he used to say, when something is out there, it's just like a pillow that lost all its feathers on a highway. There's no way you're gonna get those feathers back. They're blown all over the place. Whatever you said, whatever you did, is out there now. And
that's good.
It's hard to recoup. It's hard to get people to believe you again. It's just tough. And so I believe definitely we always send out, and you're going to get one too after this. We always send a questionnaire out. And Alicia, you can put up those 3 questions if you remember. But off the top of my head was, were we kind? Were we professional? And how did you enjoy yourself? Those are just 3 questions we put out there. Nice. Because that's really what the key goal. We want to be kind, right? Because again, like I said, I understand people do not have to do this. All right. Number 2 is, were we professional? Did we follow up? Did we, accommodate you for what you asked for? Did we provide enough information? Because we never want to be on our part that's saying that, they didn't get this because we never communicated. That's number 2. And then just, did you enjoy your time, man? And that's right. And that's it. So I think what you're saying about just coming out with quality product, good customer service, that's always a keeper. And you know what? I go back to a lot of people, even if their product wasn't that great, but it's their customer service.
Customer service?
Yeah. I'm going back to you. I will just support you just because I know eventually you're going to get there. Because you're treating people right. Somebody's going to be able to give you the tools and the tips that you need, because based upon the way you treat people, they're always going to give you. Yeah,
that's a fact. That's customer service and great product are both number 1. That's like you can't even separate the order of that to me.
Wow,
they both have to be at 100%, because like you said, customer service will give you grace. For your mistake. You know what I mean? You take care of somebody and things happen, man. In any business, things happen, but just make sure you own up to it and you don't try to act like, well, I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, no, we take care of our customers 100%. There's no way I'm not taking care of you, especially if I know we dropped the ball. You know what I'm saying? We sending out a new joint. We giving you 50% off. I mean, we've taken care of you because we understand you don't have to spend your money here. And we were wrong. Let's just start there. Our product was faulty. You know what I'm saying? We gotta take care of that. So yeah, as much as we say, man, I ain't pleasing people, bro. I don't be on pleasing people. I was just talking to somebody today. As an entrepreneur, you are in the business of pleasing people.
Absolutely.
Because if they don't like your product, if I put out something and it don't sell well, then I'm thinking of the next thing to put out that you like. So I'm pleasing you at the end of the day. I'm asking you, like you said, were you pleased with the product? How's it fit? Do you like? Because that's my goal, is to make sure that you're pleased. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. This is going on the highlight clip. Let you know that this section right here, I'm cutting this one out, and this is going to be a highlight, right? Because I just want to help out so many entrepreneurs that try to do their own thing. This has to be heard. This is what's happening. So I'm just letting you know that.
Right on. And it's one more point too that I want to make sure that I say, is that.
Take notes, y'all.
I'm about to teach a branding and marketing class within the next couple months. And this is one of those points you pay for, right? So y'all getting it. Y'all getting it free right now.
Share, heart it up. Don't let this come out his mouth and you got somebody that that's trying to do something, you don't share this. Before he says something, y'all need to go ahead and share this. Because I'm about to, where my phone at?
This the one.
I'm about to write this down.
This the one right here. And it's simple. This the one.
All right, there you go. Let's go.
It's not the best who is successful. It's the consistent who is successful. You don't have to have. See, here's the reason why. Having the best product is subjective.
Yeah.
Somebody can think Good Company is the best, and somebody can think Polo is the best, and neither one of them is wrong. But the one who will be consistent will be the one who's successful, meaning not giving up just because you have a slow month or you ain't the new shirt that you put out ain't selling. Put out another one. Keep pushing it. Be consistent in your marketing, in your branding. Be consistent. Quit changing the logo every 2 years. Pick a logo and die with it. Don't change it no more. Right? Because people start to get confused. It's like, what is this? They can't even relate it back to who owns it because the logo is different. Now, I'm not talking about the color. I'm just talking about this right here. You will never see this. This is it. You're going to keep seeing this logo. You know what I mean? So knowing that being the best is subjective, it's the consistent who is successful. And, you know, man, how many times have you heard a song come on the radio that was trash the first time you heard it?
A lot.
A lot, right? It's a lot of songs out there that we hear and we like, look, rapping off beat like, hey, this trash.
But then it keep playing. And it's like, you know what?
By the 15th, 20th time, you at least humming the bass line. You at least playing the beat in your head. And then when the hook come on, you at least singing the hook. But it's still trash. But the only reason why it's gaining success in your life is because they were consistent in playing it. Not that it's good. Consistently trumps good. It's some clothing lines out there that the quality is not good. It's some restaurants out there that the quality of food is not great. Man, they serving millions of people a year though.
Yeah, that's why I don't know who's keeping Arby's open. I just want to know.
Listen, I don't know
who's keeping Arby's open.
I don't know. I don't know.
The parking lot.
But listen, they're consistent. Arby's, we have the meat. Like they're consistent. Yeah. I know that little jingle.
Super consistent.
They're consistent. Even though I don't know it, I know about them. Even though I don't eat it, I know about them.
And I think I stopped there like one time, and I was on a road trip, and we just stopped there because that was the closest restaurant. Yeah. But like you said, you remember the jingle, and so because Arby has the meats, we're gonna go get a nice meaty sandwich because that's what they said they had. And no matter how many people, it's consistency.
Whether they sales are up or down, they're consistent in letting you know they exist.
Wow. You know, I'm gonna be honest with you. There's been a couple of times where I kind of questioned, you know, like, am I doing the right thing by this? Am I really, what I'm putting out, is it really good content for other people to grab and to take into their life, you know? But the main thing that I had to do was stay consistent. So even when I felt that way, hey, we still gonna post. We still gonna hit it up like it's, you know, the best thing since sliced bread. We still gonna put out these highlights. We still gonna, and there's one thing that Kev on stage had said, and shout out to him if he ever watches this. Thank you, brother, so much for this. But he had a small segment talk about people who want to do podcasting for a living. And what he said was, be prepared to do 100 episodes and nobody listen. 100 consistently and nobody listen.
I get it.
And keep going after that. And another thing he said was he started with just on his phone. Every promo, every ad, every sketch was with his phone. Just a straight up, I think it was an iPhone 6 that he had, and consistency. Man. And he was saying just last year or 2 years ago, that was I think 2020, just 2019, he just started getting high quality production. And that was 10 years before that.
Yep.
So
yep. It makes sense, man. It makes sense, bro. I mean, listen, we just crossed 7 years with Good Company Apparel.
Congratulations, man. I saw
Thank
that.
you, man.
Definitely.
Thank you. And I'm on my, I think, 6th salary check. I just started getting a salary from Good Company Apparel in my late 6th year of being in business. You know what I mean? After putting, I put every dollar back into the company, and I'm finally getting a check. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
From Good Company Apparel. So that's just letting you know, man, like this stuff is not overnight, yo. And I was consistent in pushing Good Company. I'm still relentless in my marketing.
Yeah,
I am
I see.
relentless in my marketing.
This guy, I see photo shoots. And you know what? One thing that draws me to Good Company, to be honest with you, because I've seen it, is your excitement about it. So you're putting it out, but you're also excited about it. And when you're dropping news and you're dropping breaking news, and then when you finally see, man, this dude is in the mall now, it's like I keep watching because I'm watching the excitement that the owner has for the company. Now, if you over here barely posting, other people kind of barely pushing for you, like, well, if you don't think it's that good, then obviously I don't need to think it's that good. But your consistency and the excitement that you have, that's what that's what actually drew me to ask. Like, let me ask if he can come on and tell it, because if he's excited about it, there must be something worth telling.
Yeah, right on, man. I'm definitely excited about the brand. I think it's really the message. The message of it keeps me going, man. The importance of the message. And I'm glad I don't have just like now this is for me personally. I'm glad I don't have just a brand that just that I gotta convince you how dope it looks for you to buy it.
Right.
Like that's not my angle. My angle is just to really tell you the story behind the brand, that where it's something that's relatable, it's something that solves a problem in our community, and it's a brand that allows you to wear yourself. That's what I get. That's what I'm excited to tell people, that you got something like, with tons of clothing lines, and sometimes they have stuff you can't relate. So you like, but it looks good, right? You got stuff that look good, you can relate, but it doesn't solve a problem in our communities. You got stuff that you can relate to. It solves a problem in our communities, but you're still wearing somebody else's ID or name on you.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'll be excited, like, yo, we like, it's 3 important things we got. Like, yo, it's relatable, it solves a problem, and you ain't wearing me. Exactly. Like, you're wearing you with this brand.
And you, man, that'll sell, because everybody would love to be unique in their own selves. And so that's dope, man, that you having that, man.
Because I feel like you're important too, man. Why we always got to wear somebody else's name, bro?
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, like I said, it's nothing inherently evil, wrong. I'm not saying that, because I still do. I'm not being a hypocrite. In my shoe game, I'm definitely wearing everybody but me. Well, I had a couple custom shoes that I did with Reebok and Vans that we collabed on. But still, man, like, listen, I want you to wear yourself, man. And that's what I think that's what I'm more excited about, is those 3 points that our brand offers.
Nice, man.
I never really talk about how dope it looked. I mean, because it's literally the word good. I mean, there's no artsy to it. It's nothing artsy to it. It's good. It says good.
But I'll be honest though, you got them colors. I think them colors are, what I'm saying? I
mean, you know what I'm saying? We got the good sneakers tee. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? we got flavors. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever do that.
Yeah, you got it. I was like, man, this dude got all kind. I can't go wrong.
Yeah.
So listen, I want you to this is the last question. We're about to wrap it up, because this hour goes by quick. I always tell people, man, when you come on here, it goes by quick, just like that, because there's so much to share.
Yeah.
But before
I enjoyed myself too, man.
Huh?
Really did.
Oh, you enjoyed yourself?
Definitely.
Dope.
Definitely.
Dope, man.
I love it.
All right. So before we get into our last question, I'm going to let you know now how to get your free gift. And what happens is, I don't pick. All right. My man Donny don't pick. All right. We have Sister Alicia that has a random wheel. Okay. And she collects the names of who actually who actually puts in the hashtag. So let me let you know what the hashtag is. If you put in hashtag I keep good co, then you will put yourself in the running to get a free giveaway. So let me see that now in the comments. I keep good co, and you will win a free giveaway. All right. So this is a very random selection. So while he's sharing, based upon this last question, then we'll pick the winner. So here's my last question of the night. What are your next steps? All right, you're in the mall. But what's brewing? What's coming up? Can you share that?
The mall is probably the biggest thing right now. I want to do something next year. I want to have I can say this. I can say this much.
Okay.
July 24th and 25th, we're having a conference here in Cincinnati, a good company conference. Yeah.
And that's your marketing conference?
No, it's not that. It's
okay.
I'm launching another product. I'm gonna go that far and say that.
Okay, that's all you can say. You launch another product.
That's all I can say right now. I'm launching another product, and we're having a conference to support it next year. Wow. July, and that's our 8th year anniversary. New beginnings. If you want to be spiritual and deep, you know what I'm saying? If you want to get all, you know what I'm saying?
New beginnings.
So 8 years, you know what I'm saying? New beginnings. We having another product. Still dealing with clothing, still good company apparel, but it's gonna be for all women. It's gonna be dope.
All right. Well,
it's gonna be crazy.
Well, man, thank you for sharing. Thank you for coming on, Tell It Tonight, man. I really appreciate you.
Yeah, man. Honor.
And what you're doing and what you have done too, because I still got your stuff in rotation in my playlist.
Right on.
Sure, man. I still have everything in rotation, but definitely I'm about to stock up with some good company products, man. I can't wait to share what that means and where I'm going, and definitely. And I know you got some kids, so let's get my kids on this for sure.
Yeah. So as far as kids apparel, not yet.
Not just yet.
Not just yet. We had kids apparel. I think we're going to revisit that soon, though.
Okay.
Probably closer to Christmas. We might.
Okay. Well, I'll be looking out. So everybody, put in the chat. I keep good co. Hashtag I keep good co. So you can get a chance to win your free giveaway. Because every night or every time we come on and do Tell It, I try to have people walk away with something free. All right, that's what I want to do. That's what I love doing. And people have walked away with chicken. People have walked away with money. People have walked away with shirts. People have walked away with many of things. Some arrangements. Some arrangements from Kim's Confection that's out here locally. I got some chocolate covered strawberries from her. So listen, y'all don't want to leave empty-handed. I got Alicia ready to go to put your names in. The hashtag is there. I keep good co. So put that in. Also, go ahead and follow Good Co Apparel on Instagram.
Yeah.
Right, go ahead and follow that. See what he's doing. See what he's up to. See what he got coming out. I guarantee you're gonna be buying a few things. He got socks. All right. You got the socks too.
Comfortable. Do you hear me? These things are comfortable, bro. Great quality.
I'm about to stack up. And honey, I know you on, so we're gonna be buying some things. All right. Also, you can follow his personal IG page at D-Maub. Go ahead and follow him on Instagram. Again, everything is all good, right? So definitely. Anywhere you go,
definitely.
You gonna
pun is always intended. When you're talking to me, the word good, pun is always and it's okay. It's all right. It's all good.
All good. There you go. All right, so we about to wrap it up. So I'm looking at my time, looking at the chat, and Sister Alicia, you can go ahead and drop the winner whenever you go ahead and spin that wheel. But I just want to say again, thank you.
Yeah.
Appreciate you much for doing this.
Absolutely, man.
This dude is so busy, man. It's like, man, I don't know. I can't keep up. It's like, I'm wondering. I hope he got time. I hope he said yes. Because right now, he's this dude doing a photo shoot as I'm texting him and trying to figure out what to do, man. But that's what's up, man.
Literally. And I got a secret, man. I'm actually D-Maub's twin brother, man. So we always keep that a secret, man.
I was say, like, hold up.
He's actually working right now, and I'm filling in. We do this all the time, man. There's no way he'd be able to do this right now if it wasn't for me helping him out. I'm Danny. That's Donny.
All right, so look like we got a winner. So
right on.
So I promise I didn't do this. All right, I didn't do anything. So Lynette Smyer, congratulations, you have won. All right, you get your free merch. Now I don't know what you're getting because we didn't discuss what you're getting, but I said whatever he is comfortable with giving, that's what you get.
So can you guys get all of our information for me? Name, address, where I need to ship it to, shirt size, and I'll take care of the rest.
All right, I'll shoot that to you as soon as we are done. I can get you that information.
Perfect.
But there you go. What's that?
Congratulations, my sister. Thanks for keeping good company.
There you go. And I'm gonna buy some, just straight up. Listen, y'all. Go ahead and I have the website right here. You can go on the website, right? Goodcoapparel.com. Go ahead and get you some merch, right? It's not just some merch. It is actually, pun intended, no pun intended again, but it's actually some really good apparel. Like it really is. Thank you. Go ahead. He has everything. He has hats. He got socks. He got shirts. He got sweats. He got everything that you want. And so definitely tomorrow when that black and gold come out, I'm getting next. I got the shoes for that. Tomorrow he got the polka dots coming out.
It's crazy.
So ladies,
the men got polka dots already. The navy and the military green with the hat with the snapback with the strap back hat to match. They say wear yourself on the back. They're crazy. They're crazy. Go in the men's section. Look at that polka dot joint. It's crazy.
All right, so we're going to be racking up, y'all. So there's the website. Go check out and see what he got. Also, go to iTunes. He said he doesn't rap anymore. But if you want to get a feel of what he was doing and how crazy he is and all the stuff that he does that I could never do.
YouTube, you'll see some music videos on YouTube. I'm Me, still one of my favorites. Hip hop student, I still love that video. Shot that in Cali. What else? Back at It. It's crazy fun video. Back at It is one of those joints. Yeah, man, I got So Professional. You can see that song. That's an old video too. Y'all Funny. Mm-hmm. Y'all Funny is the one. I had fun. Shout out to my dude DJ Mosky. He came down to Cincinnati from Cali and did that video with me. So yeah, that's just a few.
You got a lot of Cali connections, man.
Yeah, man. I feel like I felt like I was almost raised in Cali, bro. Like just my swag and I'm able to hang with them guys. You know what I mean?
Now there was
my dad and my stepmom, they moved to Cali when I was young. You know, my mom and dad got divorced when I was like 3. My dad moved to Cali, and so he was out in Cali all his life. Then my brother, who nicknamed me D-Maub, they was all from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So I used to listen to that West Coast music. Ice Cube was my favorite rapper when I was younger. So West Coast was the best coast for me for a long time. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Lynette says that you got a bit of that Cali accent, man. Is that you?
Oh yeah, right on.
Yeah. But hey, listen, man. Again, we appreciate you. I'll get you that information for sure. And y'all, listen. Go ahead and buy this merch. He just dropped some serious gems tonight. If you're an entrepreneur, he said be consistent. All right, be consistent. Be consistent in your quality, and be consistent with your marketing. All right.
That's it.
Also, one of the key things that I take away from this is work on that customer service. All right. Working out with customer service, you got good product, but man, if you nasty, if you acting like you don't need them, you don't get back to them, you don't, act like you want their service, want to please them, chances are you about to, dwindle real quick.
Yeah.
So get that out of there. But again, this is good, man. I enjoyed myself. Thank you again.
Thank you, man. Thanks for having me, man.
All right,
Appreciate
no problem. So you listen, this is streaming on YouTube. This will be replays will be on there. And again, watch, share. I'm pretty sure people can definitely benefit from this. And again, y'all, hey, catch us again. This is Tell It. And we out. And D-Maub, you can stay on. We just won't cut you off. This ain't Zoom. You can stay on for a bit, and I'll get you that information.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, y'all. We out of here. Peace.